I found the perfect podcast for you. How do I know it's perfect for you? Because you made it, you chose the sources, and you can ask anything you want. This is, of course, AI that I'm talking about. We're going to make a really, really cool customized podcast with NotebookLM today, and it's going to even let us participate as guests on our podcast. This is an amazing way for anybody that is more like an audio learner like me. For me, it's an amazing way to engage with my content and hear so much data in a short, engaging way. So get ready to learn in a new way that will enrich your life. This is our activity today, this week, in the AI Goddesses community, in our team of the divine knowledge. This is our learning month, and this is our first activity. If you don't know what the AI Goddesses is, it's an international women's community that I've started to help women find their space to support each other in learning AI and adopting it as a lifestyle, as a magical partner in our life. I founded this community. My name is Pei. I'm an AI educator, and I used to be a software architect. I love the tech world, and I love the people world, and I love combining them and getting all these wow moments of using AI in a fun, creative way. So join me online, or if you're in a local chapter, thank you for coming, and we're going to start very soon. We are using NotebookLM today, and it's one of the best free AI tools out there. It's made by Google. You just go to notebooklm.google. I will send the link, and you can either get the app, which is very comfortable, or use the browser version right below the app button. Okay, so then you'll have to log in with your Google account, and then we can continue. Logged in, the first thing we do is click on Create. We make a new notebook. Now, when I make a new notebook, you can see that I'm already getting the pop-up of Get Sources In, because NotebookLM is based on sources. This is one of its strongest advantages, that it's very much based its answer on sources and a lot less hallucinations. So I want you to create your project on something that you want to learn about. So while we can add other files, we can also use the amazing Google abilities and do a search. So select a topic you want to learn about or share knowledge about, and if it's something you want to learn about, we'll use the research function to start us off, and if it's something you want to share about, you can use it to upload one of your files, like your website or YouTube or Drive files. We're going to go through it. So first thing, we're going to learn something, because this is our learning month. So we're going to search a little query of what you want to do. For example, I want to learn how seashells are formed. Now here you can write your question as complex or easy as you want. Give it information about your level, but let's try with this example first. So once I'm researching, you can see it's now going to find websites and sources to teach me based on. Now that it's done, you can see I have all these sources. Now I can view them, and I can choose which one to add, and I can click on each of them and see what they are individually, which I really recommend to do when you want to go deeper into the knowledge and choose your sources, because this is what it will base on. But for now, I'm just gonna import everything. And also it's a pretty straightforward subject, so I trust there won't be too much misleading data in these sources. So now it's adding all of these as my source in the notebook. Now you can see that I have more stuff here in the notebook. We're going to see what they are now. We have two other tabs here. We have the chat, and we have the studio. Now you can see the chat is already aware about what this notebook is, and it's giving me a short answer. And I can ask it questions here, and you can see it's based on my sources. It's going to give me the answer. But this is not what we're doing today. We are actually trying from all these amazing options in the studio, which I highly recommend to try them all, honestly, and play with it. There's so much, and they're always adding more. We just had our NotebookLM workshop where we went into the main popular ones, and we'll go even deeper, but I really recommend to play with it. So today we're making the podcast, which is the audio overview. Now all I need to do once I have my sources here is simply click on the audio overview button, and now it's generating it for me. What is this audio overview? We're going to hear it soon, but it is a full podcast, can be up to 30 minutes I think, of two people talking about your subject and teaching you about it in a lovely way. It actually sounds so realistic. Now, while it's generating, I want to show you a little advanced use of this. You see that in the audio overview, we also have the pencil button. If we click this, this is actually customization of the audio overview. So first of all, it will never be the same audio overview. If you make it again, it will be different every time because it's AI. But when I click on customization, I can actually go through and choose if I want the deep dive or a brief. I have really these beautiful options here that they gave us to make it more interesting and give us a few different perspectives. And by the way, this supports so many languages. So I really recommend to try in your local language as well, see if it's there, because it's really impressive. And we can do like a short one or default one. And we can even like fully prompt what we wanted to focus on. And you can see it's already given me suggestions, which I can just use. Yeah, so this is all things that I can already choose and focus on. And let's say that I want to make this audio overview actually beginner-friendly storytelling experience, right? So I gave it a prompt to make a very friendly educational storytelling experience, focusing on shells used by crabs, right? Whatever it is I need, and I want to make it into like a debate about different perspective. I don't know what perspective they'll have on that, but let's do it. Once I'm done, I'm just generating, and you can see it making me another one. You can actually make, I think, 3 of these a day for free from each of the advanced options here. So it does take a few minutes to generate, but I want to show you what happens when it's ready, and another very exciting option. First podcast is ready, so I'm gonna play.
Welcome to this custom tailored deep dive. I want you to picture a really relatable scenario. You're walking along the beach on vacation, the sun is setting, and you spot a beautiful seashell.
Gonna jump ahead a little bit.
In that water-repelling silk gel, the fatty membrane is stripped away.
But even then, the crystallization isn't random. The sources mention these specific nucleating proteins.
Okay, how amazing is that? First of all, the voices sound so good, and you could hear that they were talking about technical details in how seashells are formed. Now, this is not everything we have, although this is already amazing. This is such a fun way to listen to things. I made it for like learning about philosophy and learning about so many things, and just listen to a 30-minute podcast that was made for me. But I can do more than just listen. You see this little hand here. If I click on it, I can actually join the podcast. Now let's see what it means.
Welcome to this custom tailored deep dive. I want you to picture, oh wait, someone wants to join. Hey, go for it.
Hi, so I have questions about the seashells. What makes them be like a little bit shiny, gives them that mother pearl hue?
It's a phenomenal question.
And actually, perfect timing.
You're jumping right to the heart of the matter.
We were just about to dive into that specific inner layer.
That shimmering quality, that mother of pearl look, is called nacre.
Nacre, yeah.
And its shine isn't created by pigment at all.
Okay, let's unpack this.
It is a direct product.
Okay, so this is amazing. You see, I can already ask the question and they both answer me, and I'm like the guest on a podcast that I made for myself about a topic that I'm interested in. This is so beautiful. I think for people that like to listen to audio, to learn to audio, this is another great tool to use. Amazing thing is when you click on the menu, you can download your podcast and actually post it as your own, listen to it, share it with us in the group. So you have your idea for a podcast yet? You have your topic that you want to learn? I know you can do it. You just watch me do it. So make your own podcast, and I cannot wait to hear it. I absolutely love hearing what you make and seeing your creations. It gives me so much inspiration. And I'm sure that the women in our group, we have over 200 women already, would love to see your ideas as well. We can riff off each other and start a conversation. So let's share, and I'll see you in the next one. And please share our website, our community. If you have a friend that you know would absolutely love this, have her come learn with us.